Hey everybody, this is Mark from Try Duty on the Trail, and I'm back in northern Michigan in Pere Marquette State Forest to do a little overnight winter backpacking. I'm here at Pines Valley Pathway, I think is what it's called. I came here about a year ago and thoroughly loved it and was like, you know what, I'm gonna come back here and do a little backpacking. So let's get ready and get going. So last time I came here, I did the whole, it's about a 4.5-5 mile loop, something like that. But this time, given the snow and everything, there's actually more snow here than I thought there would be. And so I'm gonna take the shorter route in and then we'll probably just come out that same way. But we're gonna go find a spot right over by Lost Lake and enjoy a nice view of the probably frozen Lost Lake. So as I mentioned before, we're gonna take the north side of this loop, whoa, and take the short route into the lake. There's a lot more snow here than I was expecting. I should have worn my hiking boots, although I need to get a proper pair of hiking boots. So if you have any good recommendations, I know it's a personal thing, but I'm open to ideas, so feel free to share your hiking boot advice with me. It is hard going in this deep snow. Boy, I'm glad I decided to go the short way. Whew. We had some warmer temperatures earlier this week and I really thought most of this snow would have melted, but it did not. In fact, it snowed a little bit on the way up, and even in the parking lot I was getting snow. No snow in the forecast. That's how it goes. Here we go. Dog tracks on the trail here. I'm assuming coyote. There are no human footprints at all, so I'm sure it's a wild animal. But I would guess coyotes are pretty abundant up here. And I'm already sweating, trudging through this snow. And I need to make sure I don't sweat. That's a recipe for disaster. So take it nice and easy and try not to get hypothermia. We're moving right along here to this next intersection. We'll start looking for a place to set up camp for the night. So it's still early in the day. Oh, jeez. The snow is kicking my butt. So about 1.5 miles in, and I think I know exactly where I'm going. Be a little more, finding the spot I stayed last time might be a little more challenging with the snow, but I think I have a good idea of where we're gonna be. All right, so we're gonna head off trail here and hopefully find a nice little spot on the lake for the evening. Well, I think we found our spot for the evening. I'm a little disoriented. I'm not sure if this is where I was at last time or not. It just looks so different in the wintertime. I may need to invest in a shovel because this is super lumpy and I didn't stamp it down very good. So we'll make the best of it. All right, we're all set up now. Now it's time to start collecting firework because I would be really disappointed if I didn't have a fire tonight. There we go. I'm not sure why, but I just really love this little place. This is only the second time I've been here. When I came a year ago, it was in March, but the weather was dramatically different. But it's just such a beautiful, cool place. I'd love to come here in the fall. I think it would be absolutely beautiful. So I've got a nice haul of firewood. Found a bunch of it up by the trail that had been, I assume, deadfalls that were being taken care of. So some of it I was able to even split. So we'll see how that goes. But I really want a fire. Well, we got the fire going. The question is, can we keep it going? There, perfect. There we go. And so this fire has been a lot of work, and I have not had a lot of success. I'm trying to get everything dried out around it, but there's not even any good kindling to get the bigger pieces going, and the bigger pieces are actually soaked through pretty good, which is making it a nice smoky mess. So the pocket bellows kept me in the game, but I may throw in the towel. It's very unfortunate. Well, I have resolved that I will not be successful getting a fire going this evening. And that is very unfortunate. So definitely contemplated just scrapping the trip and going home, honestly. But I'm in the tent here, warming up my feet. They are very, very cold. Like I said before, I think hiking boots, proper hiking boots for the winter are in my future. So we'll get my feet warmed up, and then I guess we'll figure out what we're gonna do with the rest of the evening. So the last couple hours it's been snowing very lightly, and I've just been in the tent, cozied up here, making sure I'm nice and warm, and a very, very lazy evening. Probably grab some food here in a little bit, cook up some dinner, and might call it an early evening, and get a nice rest tonight. All right, so I think we're gonna cook in the vestibule tonight. It's funny because I told my wife before I left that I just wanted to lay in bed all day, and turns out I drove a few hours and now I've laid in bed all day. So anyway, biscuits and gravy on tap tonight. Let's see how we make this. Cup and a half. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, let's get this mixed up and have some dinner. All right, biscuits and gravy. Haven't had this in a long time. I don't advocate eating in your tent, by the way, but desperate times, super hot. There we go. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Yeah, I haven't had this in a really long time. I forgot how good this is. So it's been a pretty quiet, lazy evening, and I'm just gonna hit the hay here and cozy up and enjoy hopefully a really nice sleep while it continues to snow ever so lightly. No stars at all tonight. Super overcast. So we will see you in the morning. Good morning, day number 2 here. Nice and toasty last night. Slept really, really well. Did not want to get up. I still don't want to get up, but need to get going. It snowed lightly all night long, and we're covered with fresh snow, of course. So time to get going. Just like that, we're back on trail. After that little climb from the lake. And it is snowing. It is snowing. As I retrace my steps here, some tough hiking, a lot of post holing, a lot of trees down over the trail. Snow's been tough on the this trail, but we are making it. We are making it. So we're getting close to wrapping this one up here. I can hear a road off in the distance. Wasn't a bad night in the woods. Fire would have elevated the experience, but any night out is a good one. Well, we are extremely close now to wrapping this adventure up and getting inside a nice warm car and maybe stopping for a nice hot cup of coffee on the way home. And just like that, we are finished. Whew. I'm glad to be done, actually. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment and all that stuff. We'll see you on the next one.